Mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realise their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. Mental health is not defined by the World Health Organization in terms of the presence or the absence of the clinical features of mental illness, but rather 4 positive emotional capacities. The 4th and final capacity is about making a contribution to community. Before we think about the contribution part, it's important to highlight the fact that isolation is typically detrimental for our mental health. Christians believe that God has created us to be in community and not alone. That's not to say that wanting time alone is unhealthy, or that being more introvert than someone else is anything to worry about. We've all different preferences about the amount of time that we spend with others. But that's not the same as becoming isolated. Being part of a community is about being known and valued by others. It may be within a church, neighbourhood organisation, or workplace. The key to community is knowing that you are really part of it. This is an important emotional health indicator known as belonging. Of course, it's natural when we know that we belong within a community to want to make a contribution to the community in some positive way or other. This tends to do 2 things. It strengthens our sense of value, and it further cements our feeling of belonging within that community. For Christians, this sense of belonging speaks about the way God has created us, and we get a sense of how God feels about us, that He's made us to live in community and to belong. Being part of a community rarely happens as organically as we may believe. Instead, we may need to identify and then contribute to a community before we can build the relationships necessary for us to feel that we truly belong. This can be difficult, especially if we are struggling with our mental health. But within the right groups, even the smallest step of interest can provoke a really warm and inclusive welcome.